Welcome back, guys, to another review, and this one is Shadow of War. What do I think of Shadow of War? Quite simply, it's a better entry than the last. It does suffer from problems, but not too many. Now, first off, I'm going to just say the microtransactions are dumb as fuck. They're not needed, and the grind is a little bit ridiculous, and they want to force you to buy the microtransactions. It's fucked up. I'm not going to sit there and bitch, and I am going to dock points from it. It's just unacceptable to have that in a single-player game this year. It's unnecessary and unneeded. Especially for a $60 full-price game. Now, let's get into a shit ton of positives. The Nemesis system is fucking back and better than ever. Just fucking great system. It's a fucking awesome system. And what's even cooler about this, if you have your old Shadow of Mordor shit, you can import it and you'll fucking find people in that game to come back and fuck with you again. That's fucking awesome. Just an amazing system by the guys over there. Alright. Now, I just love this system. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Love it. I just love that system. Now, the combat's just the same shit, almost recycled. Only they kind of put a force on you can use bows and shit, which is a nice addition, and makes the combat feel somewhat new. But overall, it's the same shit, recycled. But there's a lot of different enemy varieties, so you can't attack it all from the same way. Because what they do well is they copy the Arkham system to where you can still, to an extent, abuse enemies in a one-on-one fight. Like, not big guys, but like the smaller people. But they just throw so much that you don't have the time to. You have to keep blocking and all that shit. To where you can't just keep abusing it. Which is very nice. Monolith does a great job in this combat to copy what the Origins franchise did for beat-em-up games or slashers, whatever you want to call them. But they do that so well. Now, let's talk about the story a bit. If you put away the lore at all, it's not that bad. Pretty good story. If you put the lore in, it's fucked up. The story is beyond fucked. But I'm not going to include lore here because it just... I don't know, like, if you include, I'm not going to get into an argument, lore versus, it's whatever. This game can be canon, I'm not going to include the lore because I'm going to judge it off this entity. Because it's not Middle-earth. I mean, it takes place in the Lord of the Rings, but it's not Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth, Shadow of War. It's Middle-earth Shadow of War. Just takes place, I don't know. You can say whatever it wants. And, yeah, the story's good. It's a serviceable job of what you needed to do. It's not anything game revolutionary, but it's not bad either. Overall, this game really does a lot of things right and well. The voice acting's really well done. The music's great. The combat's good. The Nemesis system's good. Really, the only thing I can say is fucking shitty is those damn microtransactions. And that's really tough, because if this game did not have those microtransactions, I would have given it a 10 out of 10. But, besides the microtransactions, I don't have a bad thing to say about this game. It's a must-play. It doesn't fuck you over with the content. The content's very burstful. You'll have probably about 30, maybe to 40 hours out of it. Really, the only thing, like I said, that's fucked up is to get the true ending. It's going to take a shit ton of grind. And it's just fucking and then just the microtransactions, you're like, I can just fucking pay, I can pay through this, I can pay through it and be done with it all. It's just wrong. But also, the big thing they also added here is the siege battles, and that's kind of how you'll get the true ending. You have to repeat all the same battles, and you got to do them back to back to back to back to back. But the siege battles are insanely fun. It makes you just feel like a badass. I'm really glad they added them, and hope to God they add more in the next Middle-earth game, which I just assume which will be a thing. This probably game made a shit ton of money. It's probably going to make a shit ton more. And I just see them probably expanding on this franchise with one more entry at least. But overall, Middle-earth does a lot of things right. Just that one thing that really sets it off. The voice acting's good. Now, like I said, the story, serviceable. So with all this being said, I give Middle-earth Shadow of War an 8 out of 10. An incredible game that is a must-own, I think, on this generation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time for another review. Peace out.